The New York Giants and Brian Daboll are in a very interesting position in the NFL draft, sitting at that number 3 pick behind the Titans, who seem like they're going to go Cam Ward, but again, you never really know. And then the Cleveland Browns at number 2 could go in a multitude of different directions. They could take Abdul Carter to pair him up with Myles Garrett. They could take Travis Hunter to pair him up with Denzel Ward and that already insane DB room, or they could even take a guy like Shedeur Sanders, leaving the Giants in, I would say, an interesting spot, but also a very good spot as well. Now, the minute the Giants signed not only Jameis Winston, but also followed up by signing Russell Wilson, I kind of figured that they weren't going to go quarterback. And we all know one thing is for certain, Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll are on their last leg. If they have another losing season this year, there will be no experiment with Shedeur Sanders. If you take him at 3 and you had a bad season, you're done. You're not getting another chance in this organization. You will be fired. So I think they have to go best player available. And take a look at the news that we actually just heard. Just yesterday, Deion Sanders said this about potentially Shedeur Sanders and or Travis Hunter going to Cleveland.
It was charming. It was engaging. And it was cool. It was all right. He's a good guy, and I like it. I like him.
Coach,
I think one of those guys is going to be there.
Kayla, go ahead.
Now, you may be asking yourself, what does Shedeur Sanders and or Travis Hunter potentially going to the Browns have to do anything with the New York Giants? Well, this is massive news because one, if they take Shedeur Sanders, the Giants are in prime position to take 2 of the most generational non-QB position players in this draft by far. Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter, both of them, or at least one of them will be there at 3 no matter what. But more importantly, you could have your choice of either or. So again, the Giants are in prime time position. Now let's look at this other news source that just broke as well. There are NFL teams that feel like the Giants will draft either Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. Again, whoever is there, they're going to use that best player available type of draft strategy. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think the draft strategy should be? Should it be best player available? Should it be quarterback? Should they try to find the future? Right? Who to give the keys to after Russell Wilson, after Jameis Winston, because we all know they aren't long-term solutions. But is Shedeur Sanders good enough? Or is he another big risk for the franchise to take, while Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter look like they could be generational type of players from day one? Travis Hunter playing both sides of the football, Abdul Carter lining up alongside Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau. We all know the best thing or the most important thing in football is to get to the opposing team's quarterback and or protect your own quarterback. Abdul Carter is going to help you right away. So there's a lot of options. Which one do you guys think is the best? Now in this video, what I want to do is break down some film. I want to show you each and every single one of these guys, why I think they could be really big time upgrades for the Giants. Before we dive in, hit the like button, comment down below P2 if you want more of these Giants updates. Let's kind of dive into some film. Alright, now as we dive into the film of Abdul Carter, you guys are going to realize like, yo, if he's there at 3, we need to take this guy. Absolute stud, right? He's a leader in the locker room. Has gotten to, some issues at certain times, but overall, this dude is a dog on the football field. We're going to see him lower his center of gravity, start slow, accelerate fast, right? And then boom, lower that shoulder underneath the right shoulder of the tackle, dip underneath and explode through, getting to the quarterback for a sack, right? But if you go back and look at, let's say, the next pressure coming off the left side here, right? Every single time, he's having a combination of different pass rush moves that he can win with at the start. Here's a power move, right? So last time we see him use the speed, the acceleration, the body control, and now we see him use the strength, understanding his opponents, understanding who he's going up against, and now bullying him into the front side of the quarterback. Again, I look at this dude and I say, generational. This is a guy that can affect the quarterback on every single team. And again, if I'm the Giants, I look at that and I'm like, yo, that could be deadly. Now, one more thing I want to show you is a lot of time you'll see him play in that 5 technique. Let him have that space to get to the outside. But then you see times where he's not in a 5 tech, he's in a 4-eye or a 3 technique, right? So the versatility alone is something that I'm very excited about for Giants fans saying, yeah, well, we wouldn't fit our system because we already have Kayvon Thibodeau, we already have Brian Burns. Well, now you add a versatility. We just saw what the Eagles did, right? Have a ton of different guys that you can throw into the game to bring pass rush. Yeah, not only would you have 2 of the best in the game in Brian Burns or obviously Kayvon Thibodeau has a lot of work to do, but Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence, I mean, this team would be explosive. Look at this play. Spins off, gets into the lane, and then helps his teammate initiate that pressure for a sack. This guy is someone I am high on. I think he's going to be a dog. Now, there's Travis Hunter. I do not know how any team could pass up on this type of athlete with the ability to be a day 1 starting wide receiver, an alpha, maybe even the best route runner in this draft by far, but also a lockdown DB. I don't know how someone could pass up this type of generational talent. Now look at this play. We're going to get initial release up onto like a comeback route. We're going to get this go ball, this wheel route down the left sideline, and then we're going to get this flat by the running back. Now, as a cloud flat defender, you are in a really tough position because not only do you have to cover this area, but you also have to cover the flats as well. And whenever you're in a zone coverage, your main responsibility is to read the quarterback's eyes. So you're going to see he's going to open up to the sideline, keep everything in front of him, but he's going to read this quarterback. What are you going to do, big fella, right? So as he drops back, he sees the quarterback look down the field. I don't know why the quarterback doesn't throw this ball, but again, it's because Travis Hunter's there. He's like, I don't even want to risk it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw into the flats. Now, all day, every day, when this ball is released, look at how much ground, how much separation between Travis Hunter and the flat running back, right? There is a ton. There is an insane amount of space in that flat. Look at this. Jumps it. I mean, the ability to read this play, but not only read it, make a play on it. I mean, you talk about the separation between him and the tight end. I mean, just, it is unbelievable the ground this dude can make up. And it's not just this game, it's almost every single game that he was in. Look at, we got press man coverage to the top side, right? These are times where quarterbacks are like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this up, press man coverage. We throw a quick look at the reaction time, jumps this route. I mean, guys, this is unbelievable. So again, he's going to press release, look at the quarterback, look at the reaction time, ball. Oh my dude. It doesn't make sense. How? And we're only looking at the DB side of the ball. The instincts of this dude, incredible. And then there's Shedeur Sanders, who I like Shedeur Sanders. Is he your future? He could be. There is a very good chance he could be the Giants' future at the quarterback position. However, do Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen have enough time to draft a quarterback, develop him behind Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and still keep their jobs if they have a bad season in year 1? I don't know. Their best option is probably taking someone that can affect the game right away. And when you look at Shedeur Sanders, not only do I think he's going to be a good quarterback, I think he could be great. He has shown a lot of great skill set, but is he day 1 starting capability? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's got a little bit of growth to take a little bit of growth needs to take place. But overall, I think he's a good player. I don't think the Giants go in this direction, though. I really don't. I think Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, it's a hit. You don't have to worry about it busting. I think those are hits no matter what, at least in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Would you take Shedeur, right? Do you take Travis Hunter? Do you take Abdul Carter? Let me know in the comments down below. As a Giants fan, who do you take? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications, and comment down below P2 if you want more of these videos. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.